I have just come off watching Aljamain Sterling's interview with Errol Helwani, and purely on a human level, it hurts, and it is really annoying and really frustrating to see what he has to go through from stuff that's out of his control. like it My stance is very clear. I hate people. I think they are very, very dumb, and especially in a like usually I'm with MMA fans in general, because I think most of them, at least, they understand that, hey, this is a sport where people's legitimate lives and well-being is at risk, so you should be able to take that into considerations. When you get illegally kneed in the head and you stop because you're hurt from an illegal strike, I thought people could comprehend and go, well, yes, he got hurt by something that's illegal. That means, cool, we should get angry at Peter Yan for not knowing the rules and illegally kneeing someone to a large extent, to a very damaging extent in that fight. But no, the person who got the foul play done upon, he gets all the hate. It annoyed me a lot. It definitely annoys me. Like, I wouldn't even call myself like a full Aljamain Sterling fan. Like, I'm a Robert Whittaker fan, mostly. Aussie and Kiwi fans. But it's just so annoying because something that was out of his control, he gets blamed for. Then something like this. He said, like in the first interview, it said that win, lose, whatever, he was going to get this neck surgery. So guess what? He got a fucking neck surgery where he got a disc plate put into his neck that to fix nerve damage. I'm not 100% sure. Believe it or not, I'm not a doctor, so I don't know this stuff. But I've lost my train of thought. No, but he's in that first interview. It sounded to me, it was like very worrying, because I want him to win purely because of all the hate he gets. I want his success now. I really want his success. But yeah, he's saying that, like, this fight came earlier than it should have. I don't like when it was. I don't feel 100% yet, but I'm still going to take it anyway. That should have been celebrated. I will say, on the other end, what he did say in that fight about having a bad breakfast and not eating for a while, he didn't help himself by saying that. Surely he knew he was going to get that was going to be sprinkled around everywhere. Like, I 100% believe that happened. Would it have completely changed the outcome? Who knows? But it didn't come off the greatest. I will say that. But you can tell how much of a fucking warrior he was, because he had those troubles. He had this surgery and was willing to fight earlier than he should have, not 100%, from a neck surgery. That's ridiculous. I would have applauded him to do that. And I think more so, I'm applauding him for pulling out of this fight. Not because, like, oh, he's gonna get smashed by Peter Yan, all this shit. No, because he had the fucking balls to value his life and well-being. Like he said, I think you can, as much as he wants to come off, like, he is coming off as, like, the troll of, oh, I don't care, you can tell it got to him when he was talking about that, whereas you could tell he was frustrated that, sorry if he doesn't want to be paralyzed and risk his family and well-being for his family, that he was going to stop it, pull out of that fight. You can tell it got to him, which is completely understandable, because it frustrates me from an outsider, and I still need to work on and not let that stuff, because realistically that doesn't affect me. It shouldn't get to me, but it does a bit. But you have to respect the balls to, when he knows and the frustration is caused from all these haters and just stupid kids, the fact that he's gone, okay, finally I'm gonna put my health first and actually go, no, I can have this fight, sorry. Corey and Piotr can settle for the interim title. The one worrying thing, again, because I think I'm more of a Sterling fan now, from hearing all this and stuff, like, he's a fucking badass. He's a badass. When he was talking about how, like, the difficulties it is, and doctors are saying 12 to 18 months, and he's like, yeah, let's go to December. When it was April, so it was like an 8-month recovery. 4 months extra is the minimum, and he's like, yeah, let's fucking do it. I don't understand how people hate that. I really don't. It's a fucking neck surgery where he's got a disc in his neck that he said dislodge. It hits his spine and he's paralyzed. And he's like, screw it. I want to fight again. I'll do it earlier when I'm not 100%. For him, I really want people around him to go, calm the fuck down, wait until you're 100%, then you can go, yes, I'll fight. Don't go, I think I'll be 100% in December, so let's start the fight now. I don't think, like, that's what should happen. Will it happen? No, because you can see he's a fucking badass. He's a badass. So, for the one person that, why am I even saying that? No one's watching this. Please just lay off Aljamain Sterling slander, because it's stupid, unwarranted, and it should be directed towards Piotr Jan. Fuck everyone, and Aljamain Sterling, I can actually do that. Hats off to you. Like, really good work. This is a failed ending, but